Hello, Edward Demankis, Fei Mong Wing Chun, Bothell, Washington. Today I'm going to go over shuffling, footwork. I did a little bit of footwork in our training session last week, but today I'm going to try and just focus on just the footwork and try to help you get, whether it's pivoting, sidestepping, forward stepping, right? So, important thing to recognize is that when we do all this, you got to be able to get to the point where you're comfortable enough where you can get the hands to work and the footwork to work, okay? But before we begin, I hope everyone's doing okay. And if you like what you hear, like what you see, I hope you are practicing, right? Subscribe to our channel, okay? So let's begin. Anyway, the hands have to be comfortable enough to do its thing. Meanwhile, the footwork has to support those hands. The footwork, you should not have to think about, oh, do I take a left step? Do I take a right step? Go to my left? Do I go to the right? Which leg first? Am I orthodox? Am I unorthodox? All that should have been already practiced, and you should be able to perform it with no problem, non-thinking, right? I call that the marrying of the hands and the feet. Meaning, just like a husband and wife or partners, right? They get up, they get ready, they go to work. Many times they don't work at the same place. One might work at home while the other one works at an office, or one might work outside, or both work outside but different locations, right? But they still have one goal to accomplish, right? They come home and then they try to earn some money together and build a family, whatever that is. Same thing with your hands and your feet. Your feet got to be able to do its thing, and your hands got to be able to do its thing. And neither one of them should say, hey man, do this. You know, it should know what to do. So first thing, I'm going to step back a little bit, right, and show you how about the pivoting. So we're just going to pivot side to side, right? If you can, you pivot your toes. Just focus on the footwork and try to keep your heels there. Yeah, over time, right? Over time, you should be able to pivot on your toes as well. But for now, learn to pivot on your heels, right? Really simple. It just takes time. Some people will lift up and drop down. It's a good way to start, but you've got to get to the point where this is natural. And if you notice, my footwork was a shoulder width apart. You know, some people look at the Wing Chun stance, but that's kind of odd. This pigeon toe stance. But if you start thinking about it, really look at the movement, it's really just shoulder width apart, right? Now, how about stepping, right? Stepping. Well, okay, first, I'm not going to even say whether I'm orthodox or I'm unorthodox. I'm just going to start off with the right left leg lead. So from here, if you look, left leg forward, right foot behind, and if you look to my side, most of my weight is on my rear thigh, right? My front leg is a little light, but I'm still grounded. And I just step, left front leg step, rear leg follow. This is really, really just structured, kind of feels robotic, may feel odd, right? But this is how we begin. What if I switch other side, right leg lead, same thing, right? Same thing, step. Important thing to understand though, front leg step, rear leg must follow. You can't do this. It's just not going to work where you step and you don't do anything with that rear leg. The rear foot's got to follow. And about the same distance. That'll make it easy for you to understand. Right? What if I want a side step, angle step, 45-degree step, whatever it's called, right? Very simple. Step out. The easiest way to do this, rear foot join that front foot, and then the rear foot steps in, just like that, right? This is really breaking it down as simple as possible. And when you get really good at it, just like that. How about the other side? Right foot, step out, left foot join, left foot step in. Remember now, front foot step, rear foot must follow, right? Again, out, in. And now, if you are wanting to learn, you've got to practice this. The footwork is key. People will ask me in the past, or say to me, hey, Wing Chun has good hands. Wing Chun guys have good footwork. Really good Wing Chun guys have good footwork. That supports the hands to do its business, right? So, stepping out, like that. Other side. Now, guys like to see the ready stance, Wing Chun ready stance. Then I'll switch my handwork, right? Maybe it's the Tan Sao. Remember the Tan Sao? How about the other side? Huh? Tan Sao. Now, I say that Wing Chun forward stance is a bunch of baloney. We can stand however we want, right? As long as we can perform the movements, make it work. Well, okay. So how about like a boxer stance, right? Out. Switch my footwork, right? Other side, right? Out, up, switch my footwork. I just went from orthodox to unorthodox, unorthodox to orthodox. Either way, you should be comfortable enough to do those movements. And once you get the hands and feet married, feet doing its job, handwork doing its job, you would get better. It doesn't even, not only Wing Chun, any art that you practice, you've got to get the hands and the footwork to work well. You've got to know what to do or not even have to think about it. So that was kind of a crunch time of how to get our footwork in play. The only way to get better is you practice on your own, subscribe to our channel, and follow me as we go through more training, because I will touch upon this again. And matter of fact, there will be another training session coming soon. So until that time, Edward Demankus, Fei Muang Wing Chun, signing out.